Further discussion, Representative Post.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the bill.
To the bill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First of all, when we're talking about a veterans budget and veterans, I want to acknowledge, and I know I'll miss some, the veterans that are a part of this body. Off the top of my head, I wrote a few down, but I will probably miss somebody, but it would be remiss if I did not say thank you to representatives like Representative Esquivel from the World War II generation. I'm kidding. Representative Esquivel from the Vietnam generation. Representative Wisnett. Representative Evans. Representative Wilson. I know I'm missing some others, and I apologize, but those are just the ones that came to the top of my head. Representative Lively, absolutely. You know what? Why? When I think of veterans, Mr. Speaker, Representative Lewis, I'm sorry. I know I'm going to remember them as I go. When I think of veterans, I think there's a Bible verse. It's not specific, but it's appropriate. It says, "No greater love hath a man than this, but to lay down his life for his friend." We have groups that come into this body every year. Last year, they were banging on the doors outside, asking for money. But not one of them specifically went somewhere and was willing to lay down their life for me. That's what veterans do. No other group that will come in here and ask for funds out of the general budget will be willing to lay down their life for me in some crazy place like the one Representative Evans talked about. I can't even say the name of it, Enserada. I can't imagine that. Veterans mean the world to me. To me, they are the most important group in America. No other group deserves our help more. And yet I'm going to be a no on this budget, which pains me because it's not enough. I don't know how to do numbers like what I've done here. I don't have mathematical skills. I don't know how to add together all I know is this is not what Oregonians intended when they passed the ballot measure last year, and it's not what I believe we as a body intend. I believe we can do much better. No other group is willing to do what veterans have done and continue to do, those on active duty. I was very disappointed that a couple of weeks ago, Mr. Speaker, our own governor allowed a Medal of Honor recipient, Master Sergeant Leroy Petrie, to sit in her waiting room outside of her office. By the way, an invitation from her to him to come visit her, and she left him sitting outside of her office to speak on behalf of fellow veterans while she was praising and lavishing praise on a bill that gave health care to people who are not here legally. Veterans are the ones who laid down their lives and potentially laid down their lives for us. Oregonians overwhelmingly said, take care of our veterans. Yet our governor is lavishing now millions of dollars on people who are not here legally. These men and women who fought, and some laid down their lives, the ultimate price, and gave the best years of their lives and their families. I might mention Representative Parrish, family of a veteran. Forgot you, Representative Barker, I'm sorry. The best years of their lives they gave for me, for my freedom. How much can I give to them? There isn't enough that I can give to them. There'll never be enough. But there needs to be more. I cannot, in good conscience, say no to our veterans. Nor can I say enough thank yous to our veterans. This budget doesn't say thank you. I don't feel like it says thank you. I believe it says meh. And I know that's not an answer, but that's what it says to me when I read it. When I look at the numbers, it says to our veterans, meh. I know that's not the intention of this body. We are a good group of people. We're a fantastic group of people. And despite political differences, there is a love that binds us in this building that I absolutely enjoy and relish being a part of. But I cannot, in good conscience, say yes to this budget until we make it a priority. Veterans. So I urge a no vote, and thank you, Mr. Speaker.